With a win over Searsport earlier this evening, a game you saw right here on East Maine Sports Media. Thanks for joining me, Jody.
No problem, Mark. You're welcome. Trying to catch a little bit of my daughter's game.
How's she doing?
They're getting beat, but
yeah. And well, we're gonna talk about your team, but talk about her for a minute. She was, great player here for 4 years, and tell the audience what she's doing right now.
Yeah, she's actually at Shepherd University in West Virginia. The woman that she did a year of prep school in New Hampshire upon graduating from here, and her prep coach played for this particular coach when she played at Niagara University, and so she reached out to Peyton last year, offered her a scholarship, and so we went down over the 4th of July weekend. She loved the campus, and so she's in her first year at Shepherd University. So
I saw a little bit of a game or two there early in the season. It's a very high level of basketball, and they went quite far last year, right?
They did. They had a really good team last year. They've lost a whole bunch. The coach left. Their very best player transferred to Division I. She actually now plays she's playing a year at Marshall University. She averages about 25 points a game, and so they're certainly in a rebuilding phase. But they've got some decent young players, and she plays quite a bit, and so she really loves going to school there, and so it's worked out great. Good to hear. Best of luck to her. Let's talk about your team right now. Getting through a busy week. You played Central last Thursday at Central. Played Penobscot Valley here Tuesday. At Mattinock yesterday, and then here against Searsport today, and you won them all. I mean, obviously you got a lot of work to do. This isn't your goal, but that's couldn't ask for anything better than that at this point, could you? No, we talked about that. We try to break the season down into smaller parts, and so we always talk about, the first phase of your season is preseason, and then the second phase of your season is getting to or through the Christmas vacation. And so we really don't worry about win-loss record, to be very honest. We're just trying to get better. I know everybody says that, but it's really truthful. We even talked about that tonight. Just playing the way we want to try to play, approach the game the right way. And so, yeah, we're certainly very pleased. But as we just broke the huddle after this game was over, we don't want to be satisfied. We've played 6 games, and we've tried to play as well as we can 6 games. We've been fortunate. Some things have gone our way, but we've also made some of those things go our way, and that could easily change. So you can't get complacent. You can't. You just got to keep trying to get better every single day. That's the approach.
Something we kind of talked about during the broadcast. You really haven't had for a few years. I mean, with Peyton here, you had the outside game. With Megan here, you had the inside game. Right now, it looks like you have a little bit of both.
I think we do. When we get people to the right spots, and this group develops some cohesion. I think we've got a little bit of everything, and that doesn't mean we can't struggle some nights if we miss shots or layups or free throws like we ran into yesterday. Missed a lot of foul shots in our game yesterday. That really could have come back to haunt us. Thankfully it didn't, but it really easily could have. But I like the dynamics of this group, both from an offensive perspective and a defensive perspective. Yeah, defense has been your staple for many years, and it seems like this team, you're first right now in Class C in points allowed. Obviously that's where you want to be, and that's your main thing. That's going to help you win games down the stretch, huh? We hope so. We always try to talk about that. On those nights where you don't make free throws, or you miss a bunch of layups, or you just don't play that well offensively, we've always tried to hang our hat on our defense. This group still has a long way to go defensively, but they are making progress. I think we've grown as much on that end of the floor as we have on the offensive end of the floor. Before we end, touch on a couple players real quick. Abby Corson has seemed to take a next step. She seems to be a legitimate threat from three-point range and for you guys, huh? Yeah, and that's the goal. She needs to, just like all of our kids, need to continually find ways to make themselves better. And she's a good shooter when she gets her feet set, takes her time. She spent a lot of time on it, going all the way back to last summer. Any chance she gets to come in before practice, after practice, especially during this vacation, she's always trying to work on becoming a better shooter. Lastly, it looks like Macy's 100% healthy now, and that's a big benefit to you, isn't it? Absolutely. She got operated on late last spring. Didn't do anything in the fall, didn't do anything in the summertime, so she would hopefully be able to come back and be at full strength. I think her conditioning still got a long way to go, but she's certainly making some tremendous strides as well. We're happy to have her back. Excellent. Well, thank you, Jody. Perfect timing. We get ready for the second half.